Hi friends, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting live. Today's Sunday, the 4th of October. So Sunday. So if you are new to my channel, head down that way, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live, and like my videos. That's about it. I'm using the front-facing camera today because I need to keep track of the internet because it keeps dying. So, and I'm slowly moving to the side. There we go. Stay. Right there. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just wait for people to get on here. And I'm hoping everybody's doing well today. I am seriously tired. I keep falling asleep. It's one of those days. I don't know why. I'm just exhausted, I guess. So, but I'm here. And let's see. Hi, Judy. Hi, Suneda. Thank you. I was going to see how many people will notice. Yeah, I did a thing yesterday to my hair. It still was bothering me at the length that it was, so I just got rid of it completely and decided, well, instead of having a completely shaved head, I'll do spiky hair. So that's this. And then my daughter Alexa and I both dyed our hair. She did blue and I did red, because red is my go-to hair color for dyeing. So that's that. Tonight, no idea what I'm working on because I have no idea. I'm just working on my string blocks, and I figured I'll hang out while I'm still like kind of awake. I just ate, so let's see how long it lasts. That's why I'm like a minute late. Hi, Kim. Hi, Janet. Hi, Lynetta. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I think it looks cute. I'm not used to it yet because I haven't had hair like this since I was like 17 years old-ish, maybe. I've had it the last length before, but never this short. Never this short since then. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Terry. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Vicky. Thank you. Again, I did a thing yesterday with my hair and chopped it all off, and so that's what you guys will be seeing is my new look for however long this lasts, and maybe this will... I have a lot of bald spots, so it's kind of frustrating. Hi, Kathy. I worked on the last... I've worked the last few times you were on. Well, I'm glad you got to make it here this time, Suneda. Hi, Lisa. So again, like I was saying before everybody started joining, hi, Alan. Hi, Linda. So before everyone joined, I did a thing yesterday, chopped all my hair off the rest of the way, but did spiky hair instead of shaved bald head because I needed something. And then Alexa, my oldest daughter, and I, she was like, well, let's just dye our hair too. So I was like, okay. So she bought hair dye and she bought me red because I said I needed bright red as red gets, but it looks more pink than it looks red, which is okay. I guess I'll live with it. And then she went blue. So we both have some funky hair right now. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Linda. Hi, Shirley. So today I really didn't have much plans. Like I was saying when I first started the video, I am so tired. I've been fighting keeping my eyes open all day. I just keep falling asleep and I have serious chest pain and I'm wheezing and I'm just so tired. My head is just spinning tired. So I figured, well, I'll eat and then go live and see how long that could keep me up. But I'm already starting to feel it because sometimes eating also tires me because the medicine I take for my pancreas, it makes things have to work. So there's a whistling sound. That's weird. Is that whistling sound you? That's the weirdest sound ever. You know when you hear things around your house and it's freaking weird? Well, our house is whistling. CJ just went to check on it. So while I'm here hanging out with you guys, I figured I'll sew some more string blocks from the Insomniac episode 47 the other day. I made 15 because then my internet kept dying, so I was just like, let's just get off after 15. So I made 15, and since then I've made 7. That was a little bit yesterday morning. That's all I got to, because yeah, I didn't get very far. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, I'm having a weird day is what I'm having. Kim's got 6 more crumb blocks done. Lisa likes my doo-doo. My new doo. It says
you turn on the water.
Oh, that's the whistling. Okay. All right. That
Stuck
was a
in
weird...
water, Mom.
Don't... Yes, I'm on live.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well, that was just a weird sound.
That means clogs could be
yeah.
clogged. You realize that, right? It's bad.
I know. The teenager that never comes on camera. Anyway, so I figured I'll sit here and make a couple. I didn't even bring a charger in here for my phone. I'm just going to, and you can hear me wheezing if you're paying attention to the sound. I didn't bring a charger in here, so I'm just going to sew a little bit and then get off of here, because I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting this falling asleep thing the rest of the day. Like, seriously. It feels like I have narcolepsy. You know, has anybody ever met a person with narcolepsy? I have. And she fell asleep just randomly, consistently throughout the day, like 15 to 30 times a day. She'd fall asleep just sitting there. She'd be talking and then just fall asleep and then wake up and talking a whole different subject. By the time she woke up, like in her mind, she was changing the subject and talking about all sorts of things. It was just the weirdest thing. So yeah, that's how I feel today. I feel like she looked. Hi, June. Here. House loves your new dude too, hence the whistle. It was just Scott turning the hose on. It made a weird sound. So CJ came in here to make sure we know, as homeowners, you got to make sure you pay attention to sounds like that, because our pipes in our house are in our roof or in our ceiling, you know, in the attic. That's how pipes are. They don't put them underground here, which is kind of weird, you know, when they build a house. But we're on cement slabs, our homes, you know, so there's no crawl space underneath a house or anything. And yeah, when a pipe whistles, that's not a good sign, because it means there's a clog or something in a pipe. You know, not a clog, but like calcium buildup or something. Hi, Rachel. You're beautiful inside now. Thank you. Sarah's being evicted on Thursday and have no place to go. Aw. What state do you live in, Sarah? Hi, June. I'm sleeping a lot as well. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. Yesterday I didn't feel this. Yesterday I had a little bit of bounce to my ounce, and I got up and got out and did things. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what today has in store and why, but it might have something to do with just me being exhausted, because I've been doing things while I've had chest pain and issues. So I'm sure my body is just not happy with me, I think. And I just ate dinner too, so that increases the chances of me tired, because my pancreas does not want to break down foods so that my body doesn't digest like normal people, I guess is the word for it. So yeah, I'm going to start building a piece. I have my tub right here, but I have you guys facing the machine, but you could see right here in front of me what I'm doing. Okay, Sinead, we'll see you in a minute. Everyone's thinking of Sarah in Florida, Spring Hill, Florida. They don't have any like special housing assistance programs? I know here in Arizona we have housing assistance programs for people through our local DES office. So I don't know how every state works. That's why I asked what state you were in, because if you're in Arizona, you could just go to one of those places. They do have housing assistance. Lynetta's finally done with chemo, so she'll be gaining her strength back soon. Hopefully, pray you do. I know how it feels like, and I'm not even on chemo meds. I know that it just tires the beziz out of me. If that's even a word. No, and I don't know how to set it up. You're gonna take some time and Google. Google works great. You can find all sorts of answers for local things around you. Just Google your local town and the options for finding rentals and stuff, or renting assistance and so on and so forth. All right, so I'm gonna start cutting, and I really prayers to you to find something and someone that can help, or maybe put your stuff in a storage. I've done it before because I've been homeless before. I put everything in a storage unit, and I got myself a travel trailer for really cheap, and I lived in that for almost 3 years with my ex Justin. So, and it was actually cheaper to live in the travel trailer than anything else we had ever did when we were living together. So, and I had kids too, so it was very cheap to live in it, and we just changed it out and made it into a little 2-bedroom travel trailer because it was only one. I'm on here get your Nikki booty out there and get dressed. Triana's trying to jump in here knowing that I'm live, and she just got out of the pool. So she's a naked butt. Can't even like focus. That's the weird thing. I'm having trouble focusing. I can see the needle. I know it's there. It's going fast now. Ellen's asking Sarah if she has the Cash App. Marla's here. Hello. Donna's here. Hi. No, and I don't know how to set it up. Saying sorry for Sarah. We've tried, but have gotten no response. Early help. Oh, okay. Local churches. Yes, look at local churches too. They could help. And you don't have to be, it's a weird thing to say, but you don't have to be a believer to ask a church for help. Just in case anybody isn't and doesn't know, or they get to a church feeling like, well, I don't go to church here. You don't have to be a believer for churches to help out. They help anybody and everybody. Oh, up to their, standards of whatever they help. But it's best if you are part of a church for it to help. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Tanya. Thank you, Donna. Tiff, Deanna is also new to sewing and quilting. Oh, Deanna, well, welcome. Glad you can make it here, and glad that you are coming to my channel. And there's lots of fellow YouTubers that are usually here. We all enjoy teaching, and we welcome all new members to our wonderful little groups. It's a little hard to nest 6 of us total, including 1 4-year-old and 2 dogs. Oh. Hi, Robin. Florida is bad for getting any help. That's what Vicky said. I don't know how it works. I've never lived anywhere. Well, I've lived in California, but I've lived in Arizona. I've never lived anywhere as an adult except for Arizona, so I don't know how any other state is or how they work. Hi, Anne. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna sew. It's like taking a look at what's over here and grabbing and sewing. And like I was doing the other day, some of these blocks or strings I'm chopping down to make them a little bit smaller, so that way I could have some kind of difference, I guess. So they're not all big and they're not all small. They're just whatever I make them blocks. Nancy, I made my granddaughter a diaper bag using your bag pattern. It's super cute. Oh, that's awesome, Nancy. Are you in the group? You could post a photo and share what you have made. That would be awesome. My next size up bag, I was gonna do different things with. change things up with some more pockets and add all the bells and whistles, you know, all the hardware and everything. I don't have much hardware to, oh, I'm sewing nothing. I don't have much hardware to work with. I ran low, that's why I wasn't putting it in the bags, because it takes forever to get anything, so that's why it's not in my current bags. But I actually like the current bags, and yesterday I was at Walmart with my daughter, and the person that she bought a bag for just so happened to be there and using the bag. So, and she had a lot of stuff in her bag, so it definitely holds very nicely. She loved it, and she's so in love with it that she was showing her friends at work so that they would come buy a bag too. And I said, she asked if there was lots of other colorways, and I said, yeah, there's tons of colorways coming up. So yeah, I know that the way they are made now, they're very, very, very tough and hold up, so that's good. I'm here for a distraction, worried about surgery in the morning. Oh, Donna, what are you having surgery for? I wish my surgery was soon. Instead, I gotta wait here and suffer this whole week, because unfortunately my surgeon appointment is next week, and I doubt that the pulmonologist is going to get me in this week because they work at the hospital during this week. So I'm going to have to wait another week before I can schedule anything. That's the word for it. Robin is working on her first collage quilt. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hip surgery. Ah, you should be good. Thumbs up for that one, because that's my aunt just had it, and she was walking. They had her walking like, I don't know, 2 hours after the surgery. They have you up and walking, and she walks great now. Pretty sure she could jump puddles if she wasn't older and had other issues. So she has 2 fake hips now. So, but yeah, she was up and moving around and all that right away. So prayers, it's gonna go well. I know it. He's asking to do a collage quilt. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Vivian. Did I miss people coming in? Hope not. I think I got you all. Yes, you will be fine, Donna. You'll be fine. Lose that scaredness. You don't need to be scared. It's a pretty easy surgery. I've not had it, but I know plenty of people who have, so you should be good. And afterwards, you'll probably feel like $1,000,000. I mean, after all the pain subsides and stuff, but you'll probably be walking better and feeling great. And some people even run after their hip replacements. They have so much. Hip replacements, I think, are the #1 that have changed the most over the years. It used to be some weird thing, and now they have this awesome whole unit that they install in people, and way better results. I'm still waiting on the bionic lung. Come on. Bionic lungs, that would be great for me. I need those right now, at least. I need to be able to breathe, feel better. By the way, the landlord, we asked them to fix the septic, and he did twice, but then said no more and told us to fix it ourselves. Then the next day he evicted us. And you didn't take that to court or fight that with the city? I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I'm not having a hip replacement. I'm having a torn labrum tear. Oh, well, that should go good too. Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Glad to see you. Have your bags. Burricectomy. I had my foot done where they disconnected the tendon in my foot. Of course, now it still sucks, but I've had that one for my foot. Not for my hip, though. So you get, it's the hip, the tendon that runs around the joint, pretty much. Because I get bursitis, and if it says bursectomy, obviously it has something to do with that. Irritated or something. Yes, Donna, I will be having lung surgery. Don't know when just yet. I have to go back to the surgeon, and not this week, but the next week. And then we're still waiting on the pulmonologist. So until I see the pulmonologist, the surgeon, there's no point in seeing him again in 2 weeks, but I will end up going, obviously. Maybe it could push things along further with getting into the pulmonologist, but he doesn't want my problem to spread back and forth, so he needs the pulmonologist to run some more tests, or else surgery will be pointless, because the mass in the left lung, if that gets chopped out first, there's still a nodule in the right lung, and that grew in 3 months. So what's to say that that won't spread back to my newfound half lung on the left side, and then just keep going back and forth until I have no lung left. So that's why I need to see the pulmonologist, so that he can make sure that the problem isn't going to keep spreading. He wants to make sure that there's no underlying condition because of what he's seen in the past. So as soon as that is cleared up, then surgery will be a go. The housing authority and the city there allow us to protect you. Exactly, Kim. I'm tired and hot. I've been packing all day for our move to Washington. I'm glad you're good. Ooh, that's a. Where are you moving from, Kathy? Moving to another state. It sounds like a lot of work. When I was a teenager, I moved from California to Arizona. It wasn't very hard. My dad loaded all my stuff up in the back of the truck and drove me out. That was it. I was done. But since I've been an adult, moving is hard. With kids, oof, it was always hard. But now I have no more kids here besides CJ. So if I was to move now, it would be easy, I think. Wouldn't be as hard. Patricia loves my bags. Thank you. Until Thursday to get out. Well, don't leave then. Don't move. Pack up your stuff, make sure it's ready, but just don't leave. There's laws to protect you. You can explain it to the police or whoever would come out. You know what I mean? Hi, Cherie. I love your hair. It looks great on you. Thank you. It's my new look, what I just randomly went and did yesterday. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh, get a hold here. Orange County to Washington. Oh my goodness, that is a long drive. I drove from here to Washington, so I know that's a long drive. A very long drive. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. I was thinking that the sewing machine, instead of sitting in my room and chatting and hand sewing, I knew that would definitely help me fall asleep faster. I figured that if I was under the sewing machine that I would be okay. But no, I don't feel like I'm okay, even at the sewing machine. Love your hair. Love the color of your hair. But like it. I love my hair longer too, Pamela, trust me. But I have so many bald spots now, cutting it off. And instead of going completely bald due to the hair loss, I decided to leave it a little bit short with spiky, because it was already short. You guys saw what I did last time. I left it a little bit short so that I could spike it so it looks sort of whatever. But you guys could see the balding all in this. This is not from shaving. There's baldness all right here. There's like all around my whole head. There's tons of spots where I'm missing hair, especially up here in the top. There's actual bald spots because it was falling out so bad, coming out in clumps. So unfortunately, yeah, the only way to solve that for now is to cut it as short as possible so that it'll grow back, hopefully fuller, when all this whole stuff with me is over with and I'm not sick and on these medications causing all these extra problems. I'm making string blocks the same as I was in episode 47 of the Insomniac series. Sheriff deliver eviction notice if he did. Yes. Oh, okay. Is anyone else sewing with Tiff? Any projects? Thanks for asking. Is anybody sewing? Kim asked. I normally ask usually further on into what I'm doing. Robbie's finishing up fall panels. Sorry, I told you it's one of those days today. This block is being made with lots of littler, skinnier pieces. Normally I'd be done by now too. It's taking me this long to make one block. One block. And I kept you guys on the table with me today instead of putting you up on the thing, because every time it's up on that tripod, it seems like the camera just tips and tips and tips and wants to fall down. Plus, it's easier to make sure that I'm not losing signal. I'm going to cut a piece to almost size right now. I forgot to turn my notifications off. So if my phone vibrates, I'm sorry in advance. Donna says, what's a crumb block? A crumb block is when you take a bunch of pieces like this. These are not strings, these are crumbs. They're all sorts of shapes and sizes, and start building something together. So I have some crumbs here, you know, that are random, that I'm using as corners right now, but I'll use them to build other blocks, and I put them in my crumb pile. Right now I'm working from my string pile, which are pieces that are like this. So my strings end up turning into crumbs after a while of, you know, stringing them together. Oops. Not too far. Working on string quilt. Started Friday with Sew Becca. That's what knocked me into doing the string quilt. Sarah says the stress has been really bad on me. I have a bad heart and I can barely walk also. I would definitely go try to find somebody, Sarah. Like, there's got to be somebody that can help if you're sick too. Hi, Karen. Thank you. Working on the last row of the Sugary Do quilt along. Ooh, I can't post pictures, Nita. That would be awesome. I want to see it when it's finished. Kim's telling everyone she's doing crumb blocks. June is meandering on placemats. Sarah, your landlord's an A. Yeah. Hi, Diane. Welcome. You're not late. I was a few seconds late, but not too far. Hopefully I got it on time, but I'm trying to keep myself from falling asleep while on live stream, because, yeah. Don't ask, what's a crumb block? Okay, I saw that one. I'm trying to figure out how to spay and neuter the scraps. They are multiplying while I sleep. That's funny, Kim. Hi, Gwen. Abby is working nights. I had to get him out the door. Hi, Beverly. Just finished up my 4th jelly. I'm gonna say that's gonna be roll or something for Judy. My hubby wants me to make dinner. I'll watch the rest later. Bye, everyone. Have a great week. My prayers are with you too. Thank you, Kathy. We'll see you next time. We're gonna put a little golfer, whatever this is right here. Oh no, we're not, because it's not gonna fit. Is it gonna fit? Yeah, it's gonna fit. Right there. Hi, Bettina. Alright, I got my iron on so that I can press this and trim it. My wonderful strange block. And I don't want to stand because I'm so tired. The more I get up, the more tired I get. So that's why you guys are literally right here with me. So let me trim my block and I'll show you what it looks like, because it's a little on the funky side. It's kind of cool though. I'm having fun with these. So all this that I just cut off, this becomes my crumbs. So just know, no matter what you make, anything quilting related, you always have crumbs. It's just another word for scraps. Crumbs are the pieces that are shaped funny like this, you know? So no matter what you make, you'll always have crumbs or scraps or strings left over. How's the weather for everybody? I hear some people, I was watching another live stream, people are saying there's snow already in some parts of like lower Canada over on the East Coast and some other areas, and it's like, whoa, how's the weather changing so fast? So there's my block. It's got a little golfer right here down at the bottom. Oh, the things that are on fabric. So it's a little bit of everything. Cute little block. All right, let's make another one. 4th Jelly Roll race. Sorry, I hit the send button too soon. That's fine, Judy. I kind of figured it was Jelly Roll something. Terry's asking Diane, how are her puppies? I watched the walkthrough video of your sewing room and have gotten inspired to organize my stash and scraps. Bought some plastic shoe boxes. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, I have a little OCD when it comes to it, but you know what? I find that this is so easy the way I have everything in the little totes and shoe boxes and stuff, the way I organize it all. I think that I find what I'm looking for easier. As opposed to how I used to be out in the garage, everything was just thrown and I'm like, okay, what box did I put it in? Because now I don't have to do that. That whole, what box did I put it in? And this is a very funky piece. So we're gonna make this nice and straight. Cut it into 2 other pieces. That way I could just use one side nice and straight and make the other side nice and straight. It's a very funky scrap. Some scraps I don't need. They're like, I try to keep them straight, and that's just a rig. It looks like my cutter went across it funny, or a mouse ate it. Just the way it's shaped. One side's all nice and it's probably cut off of backing. That's what this one probably was. Find its shortest area and cut. All right, now I have 2 straight pieces. Vicky says 34 where she lives. Oh my, that's cold. No way. Going to stay until 8 p.m. when Quilt has her Zoom. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Zoom meeting too. At least attempt to. But I'm gonna lay in bed for that because I don't have to do anything but lay in bed for that. Haven't made a string block, but I have been working on crumb quilt for the mask scraps. Ooh, that works. Bettina says it's 70s up there in Tennessee. Diane is 60s right now where she's at in Texas. Kim says it's cool but dry. Already dark in her neighborhood. Ellen says that's cute. Gwen says Kansas City area be in 80s this week. Lynetta's high 70s there. Diane says puppies are her blast. They keep her laughing. Vicky got her bathroom painted and put back together. She's pooped. Well done, rest, woman. Rest. June says 60s. No frost for tonight. Donna's asking Diane what kind of puppies. One of her puppies is a Oh, it's not going to be a puppy small for very long. A Great Dane. She got a Great Dane. Jake P says, I like your cut, G. Thank you. Terry puppies seem to grow and change from one day to the next, right? Ellen has plastic drawers in storage, going to super glue 4 of them, y'all, times 4. Patina loves my hair. Sarah says it's 58 there. Marla had frost warning last night in Ohio. Whoa, that's got to be cold to have frost. One is Maltese and the other's Great Dane. Yeah, I knew what the Great Dane was, Diane. I just didn't know what the other one was called. I know it's a fur ball. That's all I know. Gwen finally finished her new grandbaby's quilt. Robbie says weather's pretty close to what Kim's is. Hi, Mary. How are you? So, my weather here, it was 106 today in Arizona. Still has not still has not cooled down. It still has not cooled down. Not, not enough to put my other husband in the garage where he belongs on his frame so that I can use him, because seriously, that might wake me up if I was able to go in the garage and long arm. I would be in heaven, but no, it's still too hot outside. And then there's a wolf spider in the garage. Like, I really want to walk around barefooted out there with a wolf spider running loose. I got to clean and dust and everything on Monday, which is tomorrow, so that I can get it ready to put the long arm back out there. So, because there's stuff all in the way. Like, during the period of time that I cannot long arm, and sorry for my voice, I'm really wheezing bad. During the period of time that I cannot long arm over the summer, all the summer stuff, like the chairs and the water bottles and all the stuff that you think of summer, all the floaties and the hammock and all that kind of stuff, they all like get brought in at the end of every day and thrown in front of the long arm. So right now everything is in front of the long arm until I clean it all up and put it somewhere. So tomorrow I'll have CJ start putting things away, and then I'll dust my frame and organize it, because there's stuff on there from me going through things and bringing them in here, because I have I have more quilty stuff out there. But little by little, I'm cleaning all that up and bringing it in here, and separating tubs of cotton batting scraps, tubs of wool batting scraps, tubs of polyester batting scraps, and then scraps that I can't tell what they are because they look like, wool, but it's probably cotton, and it feels funny, but it's probably cotton. I've never used bamboo, so I don't have those, but I have all sorts of long arm scraps. They just get cut off out there when I trim quilts, and then I kind of roll it up into a bundle like toilet paper around my hands like this, and then just throw it in a tub. So I've been trying to clean all that up, and I'm bringing in the bigger chunks in here that can be used for baby quilts, and then the rest of everything I leave out there so that I can do practice swatches on the long arm. I like to screw around with like when I load a quilt, if I want to see if a color will look good, I'll quilt something out real quick on a little side swatch on the long arm, and then I'll move over to the quilt. Or if I need to get my tension correct for switching out to different brands of thread, then I quilt on that before I take it to the main quilt. So I keep big swatches out there to do that. But all of that just so happens to be thrown all over the place because I didn't do a very good job of putting it all away, because it's been so hot here, and I can only work in the garage a little bit at a time because it's just so hot. Velvet grows into her feet, you may need a saddle. Robin says 40s in Chicago. June says 40s here in London. God, some of you got some cold weather already. I would be shivering. Hi Kathleen, currently 94 in Modesto. Love the new do, Tiff. Thank you. Can you post a picture of the crumb block? Are you into Kim just actually posted a few days ago in the group. You'll have to look. She posted the crumb quilt that she's working on. Hi Donna. You colored and cut your hair again. Looks nice and cool. Yes, I did, Diane. It was still falling out, and obviously it's still falling out now. But I figured, like I was telling everyone in the beginning, instead of shaving my head bald, like my daughter Maxine, I just decided to leave it a little bit instead of going completely all the way down on the sides. I left a little bit to spike on the top to kind of give it a little whatever. And then Lexa had her and me had the genius idea for us to both dye our hair. So I went red and she went blue. So we're trying to just be different. You guys know that both my daughters, one Maxine has a shaved head, and the older one, Alexa, she keeps really short hair like this. So they both are like happy that I chopped my hair off because I'm like them now. So they're not the only ones, is how they are viewing it. They're like, hey, wow, Mom, you got rid of your hair. Triana loves it. She's like, Tiffy, what did you do? I love your hair. It's so pretty red. And obviously my husband does not like it, but like any other husband, he says, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you like, with what you're going through, you can keep it how you want. That's up to you. But I prefer, that's the word he uses, I prefer your long hair. So, but wouldn't any husband say that if their wife came home one day had short hair and the next day came home with an even shorter haircut? So, yeah. Obviously, he does not like it. He's not happy with it. But whatever. It's my hair. And if he had hair falling off like mine all the time, he would understand. But he's bald, so he doesn't know because he's been bald so long. Frankenpiecing, LOL. I learned that from you. Yes, I Frankenpiece a lot of batting. And apparently, I'm not the only YouTuber that does that too. There's another YouTuber who long arms and Frankenpieces batting because it's just easier. She does hers while on the long arm. I only do mine. I sew it together on the machine instead of gluing it because I do use a lot of polyester blends. If I only used cotton batting, then I would probably buy the tape and just do it out in the garage with an iron, but I do mix polyester blends and those melt with the iron, so what's the point of taping them together on the long arm? So that way I don't melt the polyester batting onto my iron because that would suck. Hi, Patty. Finishing a repair on a quilt. The dog, niece's dog, are a hole in fixing the back now. It's in the 60s in Arkansas. There are pictures in the group, but going to add new ones. Yeah, because Kim got further along. That's why she needs to add some new ones. 20s last night in Minnesota. Holy moly, Nancy, that's cold. No way, not for me. No way, no how. When it snowed here, it got cold enough to snow here. I was freezing. Never again. Never happening. It probably won't snow ever again here anyway, but if it did, not while I'm living here. Because it's I can't do cold no more. I like snow and I like looking at it. I like when people share with me photos where you live and there's snow and it's all pretty, but I'm not gonna sit in it or walk in it or play in it. I just can't do cold. I've told you guys before, anything under 70, that's it. I draw the line. And I live here and it gets to 40 degrees at night in the winter time. And yeah, go figure. I don't do cold. So, and yes, I'm cutting these to size, by the way, sort of, so I'm not wasting too much of the length of my strings. Hi, Shelly. When I had brain surgery in '09, I had to shave my head for the surgery. It's different shaving your head for a surgery than shaving it because you lose all your hair. Because I've never had to shave my head for surgery, but I also, there's another plus side to having hair this short. I am going to be having surgery soon, so this I won't have to deal with in the hospital. I could just be stuck in a bed with this hair, and if it's messy, it won't be a big deal. But if I had long hair, it'd be all tangled and nasty and get stinky. My hair's short now, so I don't have to worry about those things. I mean, it was fine the way it was before, too, but this is just a little bit better, a little bit more manageable. Night, all prayers for you, Tiff. Hope you have good news this week. Well, we'll see, Brenda. Like I said, I cannot see the pulmonologist this week because they're in the hospital this week. So maybe I can get into the other pulmonologist in that office, but it won't be the surgeon's friend that he wanted me to go to. But good night, Brenda. We'll see you next time. June zigzags batting together. That's what I do. Zigzag stitch. A very wide and separated zigzag stitch holds plenty good. Shelly got my bag in the mail. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Aw, how sweet. Glad you got it. I've heard really from many people who got their bags except for T last night because I sent her one as a thank you for the tools that she sent me. So, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Franken padding is cool. Yeah. Hi, Mary. Wow, you have red hair. Yes, and it's shorter. It's shorter and red. Oops. So, yes, I chopped in my hair. But it's cooler. The last haircut you would have thought was cooler because it was cooler for then. But now that the weather is not as hot, it's more like a muggy hot almost, but it's really not muggy. It's actually cooler because now the breeze just kind of flows through the no hair in the back, and I'm like, yes, it feels great. Because there was a breeze outside earlier when I went outside for a cigarette, and yeah, definitely felt good on my no hair on the back of my head. Cold makes it harder for me to walk. Stiffer, it's a muscle and nerve disease. The coating on my nerves, it does the same as MS. Nerves are dead, just keep moving. Yes, Donna, exactly. That's how mine is. Cold, I cannot move. I end up in the wheelchair a lot more during the cold season than I do in the summer. And I also have arthritis, so it's like the sweat, the joints want to swell at the same time. So, and then the nerves, it's like they don't get the blood flow to everything, you know, so the nerves feel like they're just being cut off because of the swelling. Okay, gotta run and shower with the surgical cleanser that they gave me and wash and dry my hair, then pray for sleep. See everyone after surgery. Okay, Donna, we'll see you next time. Get some rest and don't stress. Your surgery should go great.
We're gonna go.
Hi, Cheryl.
Love you.
Love you.
You gonna be on when I come back?
No, probably not. I'll probably be off by then.
Oh, well, do you want me to stay for a while then?
No, I'm okay. No, it's fine. She said
do you
can't
want
stay
anything
long.
special then?
No.
It's not on the list or anything?
No.
And then chips is the only thing you have on there?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Do you want
Pooped. We had our annual zoo party yesterday and we walked thousands of steps. Oh, that's a lot of steps, Mary. Sending prayers, Donna. Okay, let's see. I pray for the best outcome for Donna. All right, prayers to Donna. When I drove truck, I always kept it short because it was way easier to take. Exactly, yes. My best friend's a truck driver, so I know all about how easy it is because I've gone on the road before to take care of hair when it's shorter. Definitely a lot easier when it's shorter. Because you can't always stop and take a shower, and when you can, you only get a certain amount of time. You know, because you're either back on the road or you need to get some sleep during your off time. Hi, Billy. Love the new cut. Thank you. I have the same haircut. Wash and go. Exactly. And then I dyed mine. I have the leftover dye so that I could, you know, keep up with the color, but I doubt I will. I'll probably just give it back to Lexa and say, here you go. Only one of these sides. Trying to find pieces that are big enough to fit these areas. Alright, this one fits here. None of my blocks are like at all, what's the word for it? None of them are equal in all these pieces. I'm just sewing strings together of all sizes and shapes. Just having fun with it because I don't think I'm going to get very many done though. I'm so tired. Alright, so I'm going to press this once the iron warms up and then I'll show you guys the next block. At least today I'm reading comments more than I usually do. Had long hair, but cut it because of COVID, because no hair appointments. And when we seem all summer 85, not easy, I may not grow it out. Swam. Oh, okay. I'm going to say good night. Have a good week, everyone. Bye, Lynetta. We'll see you. I feel bad tonight. Have to go rest. Love you. Bye-bye. I'll watch the rest. Okay, Diane. We'll see you. I'm not going to stay much longer either, guys. I'm really, really tired. And as you can tell in my voice, my wheezing has not gone down, so it's affecting my throat. And it's going to start making me jittery voiced soon. A string quilt where they had the blocks diagonally was very pretty. Pat, I love your hair and the color. You're so pretty. Thank you, Pat. I don't know about so pretty anymore. I used to be pretty. Or at least I used to think I was pretty. Not anymore. Now I just feel like, I don't know. I have sags under my eye. Yesterday was bad. My face right here, because I was up and about, I had such horrible sagginess. And then last night I had an allergy to something, and so my whole entire eye puffed up. That could also be why I'm having issues today. I don't know. But yeah, I had an allergy to something. Took some Benadryl, and about an hour later, the swelling went down. It was the weirdest thing. But all the swelling off and on with my eyes, they sag right here, and they're like always so dark. I don't see that prettiness everyone says they see. But then do we all see that about ourselves? Some of us have different thoughts and feelings on our own bodies. I see myself really, really skinny, which I am, and because my husband even notices it, but because I lost so much weight, not so much like you guys are thinking, but 15 pounds is a lot of weight to lose for someone my size already. But I lost all the weight, and I feel just, I don't feel like I like myself that much, I guess. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, you know. No offense for the ladies named Debbie, but that's how we say it, Debbie Downer. I've been saying it since I was a little girl. I'm not depressed, though, I guess. I'm just not happy with how my body's changing. But we all go through it in one way or another. All right, here's my next block. Oops, I'm not holding it correctly. See, they're not very cute. They're kind of on the weird, funky block size. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be a string quilt. It really don't matter. All right, let's make one more while we're sitting here. Block was diagonal. I love your cut. Okay, take care. Everyone's saying bye to Diane. You're still pretty. Thank you, Mary. Thank you guys for saying that. I try to, but it's just how I feel, maybe. It's what makes me feel this way. Pamela's going to Zoom with Eric and T. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you in a little bit, Pamela. Gwen, I think you're adorable and admirable. Thank you. Even as sick you are, as much as a weight as you've lost, you're still pretty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Cheryl. Good night. Let's see, don't forget to thumbs up. Thank you for the reminder. All right, let's make one more block, guys. Ugh. And for those that have not seen this and missed videos in the past, I'm using phone book paper. I just took a phone book and chopped it up and made, I didn't have a very big phone book, it's a small phone book. So I got 7.5-inch squares out of it. And this is what I use as the foundation for foundation paper piecing these blocks. So they're cut down to 7.5, and then I just sew my onto the paper, and the phone book paper rips off so easily. My brain. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just using phone book paper. Oh, got the hiccups now. Hopefully that was just a one hiccup. Never know. I love your new hair color. Thank you. Okay, I already answered the bigger the block. How big are my blocks? Oh, you still are, and I think your hair is fantastic. I was looking in the mirror. I don't really look in the mirror much, but I was looking in the mirror yesterday after I cut my hair, and I was like, the only thing I was thinking to myself was, oh, when I lay down, I won't have to like do anything to my hair. I could just get up and put some water in it and leave it alone, and it's fine. And then Scott searched the house for, we thought we had some hair gel from back when the kids used to live here. I guess not, because we searched high and low, and he looked in the one bathroom and I looked in my bathroom, and we have no hair gel. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the hair gel. We used to have some, unless the kids all took it when they moved out. I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know. So I found some hairspray under my sink that's from not last Halloween, the Halloween before. I bought a can of hairspray from the dollar store so that I can mess my hair up, and I was just going to go out in my pajamas as the mom who just woke up. And yeah, that's what I bought the hair dye for, or the hairspray for, and it's been sitting there in a nice full can, so I can at least wet my hair, comb it, and then throw some hairspray in it when I need to go out or something to style it. Other than that, I can just wake up, and I have the wake up and go do now. Oh man, no. Came out short on one end. I really didn't want to pick. Let's pick real quick. Do you remove the paper before sewing the blocks together? No, I do not. Oh no, before I sew the blocks together, yes. Never mind. Sorry, my brain wasn't thinking. While they're like this, no. I leave them like this until the blocks are ready to be sewn together. Right now I'm just seam ripping, which isn't going very well, because my piece did not land where I wanted it to. And my paper is now in half. I saw that one happening. Had to be on the edge. So now I'm just going to re-sew a new line in hopes that that bottom one lands, which it should. Sew it onto this paper to start it. Right. That's not going to work right there. So hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to re-sew this on to this piece of paper instead of picking all that out. Like this. Let's hope that this time it landed where it's supposed to. Oh, good. Yay. Okay. Oh, when I cough, I don't know if I told you guys this since I've had this headache, but when I cough, it's like a severe pain that shoots into the back of my eyes. It feels like my eyes are bulging out of my head. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or something, because that would suck even more. I don't want to have pneumonia again. I've already had it 4 times since I've been sick with valley fever. That would suck if I got it again. Especially, or like the flu. I get the flu and I can't have the flu shot because it makes my MS sicker. Now I'd rather have valley fever problems than have MS problems right now. So, hopefully I don't get something like that before surgery, because then that'll just delay things more. Had to stop. Eyes got funky on me. Not focusing right. I hate that one. That's what's happening right now with mine this whole time. It's just because I'm overtired. It's not focusing right. But that's okay. I'm on my last block, and then we'll chat for a minute and then go do whatever after, because I'm going to go on the Zoom chat with T and friends. And if you guys are part of T Quilts or know who that is, you guys are welcome to go get in on the chat. We Zoom chat, so you need to have a camera. We do it. We've done it quite a few times now. So as long as you have a camera and voice, then we can know who each other look like. It's like meeting in person without being in person. It's fun. We have fun. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing after this, but from bed, because that way I don't have to get up and do anything. Just lay in bed and chit chat with my friends. You guys are all my friends, but there's lots of people that are over there too. I get sick figuring out how to get in the Zoom chat. So you don't know how to get into it? Just go to the link that Eric posts in the T's Facebook group, and you click on that link, and it should take you right over to it if you're on a cell phone or like an Android or an Apple device. It should take you right over to it, even if it's not downloaded. And some devices might require you to download the Zoom on, but some devices don't need it. But in case it does, just download it. But from a computer, you don't need to have it downloaded. So it just goes straight on, because I swap when I'm in the Zoom. I swap from my cell phone to my computer. That way my cell phone can charge. But I go from the cell phone to the computer quite often, and I've never had a problem. And it's not downloaded on either device. You just have to grant the website permission to use your camera and microphone on your device, whatever device you're using. That's too big for right there. Perfect size. Trisha did this short years ago and loved, but my father did not, and called me Patrick until I grew my hair to my shoulders. Oh, yeah, that's pretty messed up. I'd get mad if someone started calling me Timmy because I'd cut my hair all off. That would be wrong. Although I did grow up in times where my parents didn't care if I chopped my hair all off because I had a shaved head as a teenager. So it wasn't a big deal in my, the 90s as a teen. But at any other age era, I'm pretty sure it would have been bad. My grandma had to have long hair all her life. Alright, one more piece. So, brain cataract. Glasses will be too broke right now. Tip, I posted a picture of the first panel on your Facebook page. Okay, in the group, you mean? And if you guys are new to my channel and don't know, you guys are welcome to join the group. It's in the description of every single one of my videos. There's a Facebook group that you can join and post and share posts of your projects, your current projects or past projects, quilting and sewing related. A lot of people share what they've done or what they're working on, and then I always show clear still photos of the things that I'm working on here, at least when I can remember to take the photo. Alright, let me press this and then I'll cut it. I'll chat for a minute. So before it's trimmed down, it usually looks a little funky like this. See how it's just a little everywhere? So before you trim it down, and make sure when you trim it, you have the paper side facing up, because your paper becomes your template. And you just use a ruler and trim it to the size that you need. And if you made it stick out even further, say you wanted an 8-inch block and your papers were only 7.5 inches. If you were building all these pieces sticking out like this and you have 1/4 of an inch all the way around extra, you would have your bigger block, because it'd be 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, giving you an 8-inch block. So, well, that would be 8.5, but you know what I'm saying. If you wanted a bigger block, just sew your pieces on even oversized, or just use the paper that's, bigger. I hope I'm saying that right, because I feel like I just made that sound like dumb. So if you wanted it bigger, you can trim 1/4 inch away and make your block bigger. If you've sewn all the way beyond that mark, I should say. Wow, I'm really not able to describe things tonight. Okay. Another block. Oops. Let's see, did that kitty land? Ooh, look, there's a kitty face right there. Kitty, kitty. Looks like my kitty almost, except mine's got a white face. So there's my next block. Lisa had her cataracts removed 5 years later, back in glasses. Need new ones too. Hoy. Robbie said yes. Okay. Kim says, eye doc says this one is too early to work on, so I have to deal with it. Late hubs had them bad. Got the lens implants, just wore glasses to read. Kathleen had 4 phone books. Can't find a one, but my neighbor, bless her, you can gave me hers now. 2 available and to set up on a chair. Had a nanosecond for an inking could stand and cut stiff knot. Hi Lisa, everyone great here, Tiff. Nanosecond is better than none, right? All right, so now I have, let me bring all my blocks over here in case you guys missed me making these in the video. So here's stacks of 10. So here's 2 stacks of 10. Some of them are really, really cute too, because like this one, the turtles are hanging out. It's kind of funny. Some of them are just a mix of things. They're all, just, oh, this one has turtles too. A few of them have the turtles. So I was trying to use all that up. Oh, that way. So there's turtles in a few of them. Some of them have bugs. Some of them have bugs and Easter. Some of them have cats. So here's 2 stacks of 10. And then my stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I have 25 so far towards whatever it is I'm making. And the other night I came to this like odd realization that I have straight pieced string blocks as well, which are these. And I kept them out and I counted there was 21 of these. And I had this like, well, what if I took a straight one and then a curved one and then, you know what I mean? And I don't know what I can do with them, but I might have to make more straight ones because I'm definitely ahead of the game now with the curved ones. And I kind of want to go big. They always say go big or go home. And this, I'm thinking something big with all these string blocks. At least use up all of my papers until I need to go get another phone book. So that's what I'm at so far. It's 25. And I have this stack of phone book paper left. So that's a good quilt size worth here if I didn't add the straight ones left over. So we'll see how far I actually get. All right, I'm gonna bring this over here and adjust my booty. Let's see, make it where the question, use a specific fabric or 2 with cat and mouse, something we have, find that piece in each block would be fun. Hi Tony. Oh, if you look, you're so tired. Yeah, I am tired. I feel like you should have seen me at the kitchen table earlier. Scott was like, go lay down, and I was trying to have, it was for breakfast, and my eyes were closed the whole time, and every time the baby would make a noise, I'm like, okay. That's how tired I am all day. Crumb blocks have a little of everything. Let's have fun. Yes, exactly. And right now, like, I have this pile. Let me turn you guys down. So there's this is the string side where it's still a string, and then this is the crumb side, which they're kind of starting to blend, but these are the crumbs and these are the strings, and I'm still pulling a little bit from this right here, which are the longer strings. So I'm definitely pulling from both piles as I can. But I'm trying to, you know, if the piece isn't long enough, like this isn't long enough until I get to an outer edge, so I'll pull from the longer ones that are in the tub, which become shorter ones, and just kind of repeats the process, and then the shorter ones become crumbs. And now I have a lot of crumbs to clean up and see if I don't keep anything. If it's under 1.5 inches, or could make 1.5 inch square, like this is too small, I won't keep that. This is just the salvage mixed with it's too small, so I won't keep that either. And this is, I don't know, if I mix it with a piece that's exactly the same size, then I can make a 1/2 square triangle, which will be 1.5 inches. So like this, but then I lose it, so I'll have a little inch triangle, if that makes any sense to any of you. So I'll lose size and it'll look like this small. So I mean, I may save some of these little pieces and sew them together, but some I won't. Just like strings like this, I won't save because there's no more than 1 inch in its width. So I'll go through this pile, and then some of the stuff, maybe I'll sew them together, because there's a lot of triangles this size. Some I'll sew together. Some are pieces like this. It's now a diamond. See that? So some of them I can do something else with, or just keep adding them to the ends and create whatever out of it, you know. Lisa, love the hair. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. It's for those that are just joining and missed the whole beginning of this video. I went to get my hair cut yesterday instead of cutting it myself because I don't have clippers. You'd think I would, but my husband's bald and shaves his head with a Bic razor, you know. So, yeah, I just went and got my hair cut, and then my daughter and I went and got hair dye, and so I did this and she did blue. And yeah, this is my new look for a while. Who knows how long it'll last. We'll see. I like it. I do. Trust me, I do. There's nothing on my head, so it feels empty, you know, like I don't have to worry about getting up and combing my hair or anything. I just add some water to my head and bam, I got spiky hair for the rest of the day. So, I mean, in that aspect, I love my hair. The red, on the other hand, is gonna slowly just bleed out. It's all over my towel I took a shower last night and it was just all over my towel. And Scott's like, oh my God, why are you using a white towel? It's because I didn't grab another one out. It should come out in the wash. It's non-toxic, and if it stains, oh well. I don't really care. I've never cared when it comes to towels, you know. If they stain, they stain. That's what happens. It's a towel. It's meant to dry. So yeah, I decided to chop my hair off the rest of the way, and instead of going bald, I just left some spikes, so it has some interest, but it definitely feels better being shorter. So I hope you feel better soon. Prayers to you. Thank you. Kim, I'm struggling. Y'all can't even go into how bad things have been last week. However, God is good, and I want I didn't get up. I'm not happy about that, even though I'm fat from myself. Just being able to be with you all turns out broken world upright. There's no way I could even express how deeply I appreciate the love from you. Weird, I know, but you far more. Let's see. Billy says I'm the one doing the 7.5 inch squares too. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing, is 7.5 inch squares. Remember when Mabel gave a phone book for every house and for every person in the house telling my age? Yeah, we still get those though. And then my neighbors, they don't use their phone books. They get thrown on the driveway or by the front porch. And since we know all our neighbors, they could care less if we come steal them. So if I do need to add more blocks, I just go to one of my neighbors' house. I'm pretty sure they have like 15 of them. I've used most of mine now though. A few extra following the weekend giggles for shits. Adonis, because my sister-in-law was still getting phone books and still has a wall phone through Verizon. Yeah, we have a house phone. It's not a wall phone. But we do have an old dial phone. I have an old dial phone for when there's no power, because you do know cordless house phones do not work when there's no power. And I tried to tell this to my kids for many years. Just plug a phone into the wall. You don't need electricity for a regular dial phone, you know, that has a thing. Those don't require electricity. The phone lines still work when there's no electric. And oh really, Mom? Yeah, it works. So yeah, we have one of those. Most kids don't know what they are these days, you know, unless they had that toy with the little dial phone with the red handle and it's white and it has two front eyes, that little dial phone toy. Yeah, if you didn't have that as a kid, you're well, younger than my age, probably. If you're in like 25 or younger, you don't know what a dial phone is. Trust me, I've met some teenagers who don't even know. Do you lower your stitch length when you use phone book pages? Yes, I do. Right now, I have it at, it would be equal to about a 1.8 on a regular machine. Mine's a dial that I have to turn, so it would be equal to a 1.8. Yes, you aren't the only one telling your age, Kathleen. You're in my thoughts and prayers. All right, guys. Well, my friends, I'm not going to be on here now. I'm going to get myself off of here and go lay in bed and hang out with T and some friends for a little while until I pass out on them. Hopefully that doesn't happen while I'm lying in bed. That would have been weird if it would have happened on live, but I'm going to allow that to happen on live by turning this up and going to do some other things, and then just go to sleep when I feel tired, or because I'm super tired right now. I really feel like I could fall asleep. My daughter got a toy princess rotary phone for her birthday last year, broke it within 6 months. Yeah, toys don't last forever these days. Anyway, so you guys keep sewing, keep doing your thing, have fun with it. Whatever it is you're making, enjoy. Don't forget to share in the Facebook group if you're not already there. In the description below every single one of my videos is a link that goes to the Facebook group. Answer a few questions, boom, you'll be approved. As well as, what was I going to say? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down that way. Like my videos and share them with your quilty friends. Videos like this you really don't need to share because I didn't teach anything, but I have lots of videos out there with projects for you guys that you could share and other people could find my channel and blah blah blah. So, all right everyone, well, I'm feeling bad I missed the show tonight. Sorry, well, it's okay. I'm going to try when this tiredness goes away, if I'm not so tired through the week. I was hoping tomorrow to make a, I have vinyl. I want to make a vinyl bag live on camera. So if I'm not super tired still, and I've actually got some more rest than I have today, which is not enough, then I want to make a vinyl bag live because I have enough foam left for one more bag right now until it comes in the mail. And then I want you guys to see if I really mess up because I've never done foams or vinyl, so I want it to be live so you guys could see all my screw-ups if it happens. You never know. Vinyl might be easy to work with. I've never used it, so I don't know. So hi Emily, I keep missing you. Hopefully I see you live soon. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow. No guarantees, but sometime during this week. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it'll come sometime during this week. So yes, I have foam coming. Take care. Feel better. Keep missing you. I checked your order today. It didn't ship it. Okay, Marla. Take care. Good evening. To feel better. I'll join you and do a live together. To join you and do a live together. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Take care. I'll see you next time. Sew something fun. Share with me what you're doing.